Hello students, welcome back to our maths class. In the previous video, we have completed our exercise 2.2. Now further we will start with next exercise 2.3. The first question we have here, which of the following will not represent 0? Children, will not. So remember that. Okay. So the first question under it we have 1 plus 0. When we add 1 and 0, what do we get? 1. Here that means it is not representing 0. So hence this question does not represent 0. Second, 0 multiplied by 0. Children, we know any number multiplied to 0 is 0. Hence it represents 0, right. Next one, again 0 divided by 2 will give us 0. That means it is representing 0, right. So we can write here it represents 0. Again children, here 10 minus 10 divided by 2. What is 10 minus 10? 0. 0 divided by 2, again I will get 0 here. That means it is representing 0. Next children, if the product of two whole number is 0, can we say that one or both of them will be 0? Justify through example. Children, this condition is given to you that we need to justify here through the help of examples here, that if the product of two whole number is 0, then how? Let us see. If the product of two whole numbers is 0, definitely one of them is 0. Why it is one of them is 0 children? Because any number multiplied to 0 will always be 0 only. So, you can see here example 0 multiplied by 3, I am getting 0, and also if I multiply 15 into 0, I will get 0. Hence, the product, if the product of two whole numbers is 0, both of them may be 0. Here in first condition children, any one can be 0. Second condition I have taken that it is possible that both the numbers are also 0. Here I have taken one 0 and one number. Here I am taking both the zeros. You can see when if I take both the zeros, still my product will be 0. Hence, you can say that it may be both may be 0 or it can be only one as 0. If the product of two whole numbers is 1, can we say that one or both of them will be 1? Justify through example. In the last question children, we justified that whether 1 is 0 or two numbers are 0, when the product of two whole number is 0. This is the same question only, but little change, that the product of two whole number is 1. That we will learn with the help of example here. Here, if the product of two whole numbers is 0, both the numbers should be equal, 1, both the numbers should be equal to 1. Now, if I take two numbers, that is 1 multiplied by 1, what I will get? 1. So, here in this condition children, only when both the numbers to be multiplied are 1, we can get the product as 1. It is not possible like 0 that I change. If I take another number, suppose 1 into 2, I will not get 1, I will get 2. So, in this condition, only when both the numbers are 1, it is possible. Next question children, here, find using distributive property. According to the distributive property children, we had done in the 2.2 also same formula to be applied here, that is A multiplied by B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. Okay, using the same formula we will move here to simplify the numbers, that is 728 multiplied by 101. Children, I have split the number 101 by 100 plus 1. Now, step by step multiplying 728 with both the numbers here in the bracket, 728 multiplied by 100, again 728 multiplied by 1. The plus sign will be in the middle. Now, when I multiply this two, I will get 72,800 as the product. Multiplying 728 by 1, I will get 728 as the product. Now, adding both the numbers, I will get my answer as 73,528. The second one children, I have 5437 multiplied by 1001. Here children, I am going to split 1001 as 1000 plus 1. Now the next step, what I have to do here? I will multiply this number with both the numbers in the bracket, right. So let us multiply 5437 into 100, putting the plus sign here, again 5437 multiplied by 1. Now multiplying, what I will get my product is 54 lakh 37,000 plus 5437. Now let us add this 2. When we add this 2, what do we get? 54 lakhs 42,437 is my answer. The next one children. Here given the question is 824 multiplied by 25. Children, here you can either split 25 also as 20 plus 5, and here also you can do 824, you can split as 800 plus 24. But I have taken this bigger number to split, that makes your calculation little easy. So, do not go for the smaller number, always try to split the bigger number, so your calculation becomes little easy. Okay. So, splitting 824 as 800 plus 24 multiplied by 25. Again I am splitting 24 as 800 plus 20 plus 4 multiplied by 25. Now using distributive property, multiplying 25 with all the 3 numbers in the bracket, that is 800 multiplied by 25 plus 20 multiplied by 25 plus 4 multiplied by 25. Now multiplying 800 and 25, I will get 20,000. Multiplying 20 and 25, I will get 500. Multiplying 4 and 25, I am going to get 100. Now let us add this. When I add all this, 20,000 plus this 2, 600. Finally, I will get my answer as 20,600. Okay, is it clear? Let us do one more. Given here the question 4,275 multiplied by 125. Children, this bigger number I am going to split here. I have split this number as 4,000 plus 200 plus 70 plus 5. You know the place values, you have to move the, you have to do the expanded form here of the numbers. Okay. Now multiplying 125 with all the 4 numbers in the bracket, 4,000 into 125 plus 200 into 125 plus 70 into 125 plus 5 into 125. Now the multiplication, the product of the number here is 5 lakhs, 200 into 125 will get 25,000. Again multiplying 70 and 125, I am going to get 8,750. Multiplying 5 and 125, I am going to get 625. Now when I sum up all the numbers here children, finally my answer will be 5,34,375. Now one more children we have. The given 504 multiplied by 35. I have split the bigger number 504 as 500 plus 4 multiplied by 35. So now multiplying 35 with both the numbers here, that is 500 into 35 plus 4 into 35. 500 into 35 will give me product as 17,500, whereas 4 into 35 will give me 140. Now when I sum up both the numbers, finally I am going to get my answer as 17,640. So children, with this we end up our chapter number 2. Study well. Thank you.